Mr. Humble Hippie here. If you've seen my other videos on my terrapin series, I relocated my terrapin to this little side pond over here, which is unfortunately built from when they diverted this stream, Indian Creek, for gold mining. I found an abandoned gold mine over here in this extreme understory, and so I've been hiking around for a while, and I relocated him, and I would like to think that he's wishing me a goodbye, because he immediately, when I relocated him, swam around and dug a little retreat into the embankment, which is why you should always be careful in the wilderness around stream beds, even though that's a false wall built when they diverted the stream. So all that back there is also old stream bed, and this is all wilderness. It's not pristine wilderness, but there are bears and all the natural wildlife here, and almost zero. Well, this is private property also, so unfortunately, though, illegal gold mining will possibly, people might show up, and they might have built these rocks recently, and I'm a little bit concerned they might dig into that hole, and that might have been where they're digging, but I don't know. These areas are ancient, and so you should never relocate a wild animal. I grabbed him off of the freeway, the highway. Any second he would have been flattened, so that was a choice that I had to make, and I've put him back in the wild, farther away from main blacktops and places where he might crawl out to, because they can crawl quite a bit if they feel like it, and are not specific to any one area. But this is his natural area, is water and embankments and wildlife, where he can go eat berries and different fruits and bugs and worms that are aquatic, that are in the water, and he immediately adapted to the water, as opposed, I put him on that rock and let him make the choice. He immediately went to the left instead of to the right, and again shows his preference of aquatic, and then immediately dug in a shelter into the embankments, and now is actually on the edge over here, and we're gonna walk across and check him out. And so again, you should not relocate an animal unless it's basically just a dire emergency, in my opinion. Wow, I cannot believe I did not pay attention. I did not just see where he just went. These, by the way, are camouflage bugs. These are like hermit crabs. These are little teeny aquatic creatures that will use a glue to get all sorts of substances to stick to it. This is the shelter that he or she built. And it could be in there right now. It looks pretty round and fluffed out. However, I could have swore it was on the embankment right here. And then when I stumbled in the water walking across, I lost track. Could be on the video. Could be under the rock here. Because that is a cool little shelter. Well, anyway, I hope you got the gist of the point of my video. Was relocating animals, baby birds, anything. Make sure you're doing the right thing before you attempt. If you believe that you're going to save its life or some other emergency reason, then do your best. Otherwise, it's really hard to reproduce what nature can provide for free. And these are just the best environments for that turtle. I can't imagine what happened to it. I don't think it could bury itself because it can bury itself in the mud and dirt right here, which is why I don't want to stomp around, which I'm sure it's in its little thing right there. So I'm so happy that it found this place. And I'm going to stumble back across the water here.